kinda crazy. Is there something kinda crazy?
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hello, I'm Lauren. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and I hope you choose to stick around. Today I am showing you my everyday makeup routine, emphasis on my everyday makeup routine because I know that my everyday look is maybe a little heavier than some other people's everyday look. I just have found that I like a little more coverage. I don't really know what my makeup aesthetic is, but I asked my best friend Araceli and she said natural bronzy semi-glowy. So we're going with that. Natural bronzy semi-glowy. It's got a ring to it. I would say this look is pretty natural. It's obviously not like a no makeup look, but it's also not super full glam. It's right in the middle, so it's natural bronzy semi-glowy. Anyway, I will stop talking and let's get into the video. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so I don't really do anything too fancy to prep my skin for makeup. I just do my regular skincare routine. I'll do a whole video on that, so stay tuned for that. But I top off my skincare routine with this Nivea cream. I love this moisturizer. It's amazing. A little goes a long way. It lasts forever. It's light, but it's super moisturizing. And then, of course, gotta wear sunscreen. I use this Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Moisturizing Face Serum, and it's SPF 60. Wear sunscreen, kids. You'll thank yourself later. But yeah, typically, I'll do my skincare routine, and then I like to let my products sit for like 15-20 minutes if I have time. So typically what I'll do is do my skincare routine and then do my morning routine like breakfast or journaling, whatever, and then I start my makeup. I just find that my makeup applies better and looks better when I let my skincare products sit for a second. Some mornings I don't have the time to just let my skincare products sit and my makeup still turns out fine. So it's not super necessary, but I just find that that's what works best. Okay, so once the skincare products are settled, then we get into the makeup routine. Part of the routine, this cute little headband. Just kidding, it's not necessary, but it is for me. This headband is from Versed. You can get a dupe from Amazon, but I just love this headband because I get headaches really easily, like with hats, headbands, headphones even, and this doesn't give me a headache at all. And it's just, like I said, cute. I like feel like a goddess in it. I don't know. Now, before we move on, we wash our hands. We make sure our hands are clean. Sometimes I'm applying makeup with my bare hands, so it's important to have clean hands. It just helps spread less bacteria across your face. And even if I'm not applying products with my hands, it's still important to have clean hands. First step is primer. I use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. As you can tell, I am almost out, so I got a new one from Target yesterday. This stuff is amazing. I just apply it directly to my face. I do my cheeks and my forehead. Just rub it in with my hands. See guys, this is why it's important to have clean hands. I swear by this primer, my makeup doesn't move. It's dewy, it's refreshing, it's light, but it does the job. It holds my makeup in place. I've used the Milk Primer and that stuff is amazing too, but this is an amazing dupe for half the price. I think the Milk Primer is like this big for $20 and this is, well, about the same for $10. So I let my primer sit for 30 seconds. And then for my foundation, I use this combination. I use the Tower 28 Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF Tinted Sunscreen in the shade Runyon. I love tinted sunscreen. I think it's so important just to protect my skin, you know. And then I mix it with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. This stuff is amazing. And it's only $7. Like, good foundations are at least like $30 to $40. This is $7. Literally, like, it's amazing. I cannot believe how good this product is for only $7. I'm using this cute little heart mirror to do my makeup. It's cracked, look how sad. Lauren, that's bad luck. I know, trust me, I know all about superstitions. I am the queen of being superstitious, but this is the only small mirror I have. We're working with what I got, so we just gotta deal with it. So I just apply the tinted sunscreen to my cheeks, my forehead, and my chin. That's as much as I do. So originally I was just using the tinted sunscreen, but I've gotten a little tanner, so the shade's a little too light and it's not as much coverage as I would like. So that's why I mix it with the Maybelline Fit Me. And then I just apply it with the Q-tip. I do the outer corners of my lips. I just have hyperpigmentation around the corners of my lips. And then I just spread it across my whole face. The shade I use is 330 Toffee Caramel. The combination of these two shades is perfect on my skin. At least I think so. How you apply the foundation doesn't really matter, but I try to be as like even as possible. Okay, and then I just use this e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush and I go in circular strokes. And then I blend it down to my neck. This brush is amazing at blending, but just to blend it a little more, I use a damp beauty blender just to get rid of any possible brush strokes. So the Maybelline Fit Me, it comes in matte and poreless, but they also have a dewy version if you like a more dewy look. Since it's so humid here in Florida, I need to use something a little more matte. Otherwise I look like a buffalo wing, like a greasy buffalo wing. Ugh. Gorgeous. I absolutely love this combination because first of all, protecting your skin with sunscreen, and this is so light, but the coverage is amazing and I don't feel cakey, and it's $7. This is a little more pricey. I don't know how much it is, but I will link everything that I'm using in this video. Moving on to concealer, I use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. The shade I use is medium peach. I do my concealer different every time. Sometimes I'll do like 2 tiny dots, but most of the time I do like little triangles, and then sometimes I just, you know, fill in this empty space. So I don't know, it's literally different every time. And then I do right under my brow, and then I do a dot of concealer in the tip of my nose, or where the tip of my nose would be because my nose is really flat. And then I do a line up the bridge of my nose, and then a cute little like tree branch little pattern right here on my forehead. And then I blend. I find the best results with a damp beauty blender. When I first started using a beauty blender, I did not know that you should dampen it. So I was just using a dry beauty blender, and it wasn't really like doing the job. So I was like, what is the hype? And then I watched a YouTube video and they were talking about dampening your beauty blender, and I tried it and I was like, I've been missing out this whole time. To blend my nose, I just dot, 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 dot. And then I dot all the way up the middle of my nose, trying to stay in the middle of my nose. Dab my forehead. Love it. But yeah, I love this concealer. It's also really inexpensive. You'd be surprised at how great some drugstore products are. And then next I do my eyes. For my eyeshadow, I use blush. I use the Milani Baked Powder Blush in the shade Rose d'Oro. I hope I said that right, but I love it. This is the most like bronzy color they have. I use a Morphe brush M433, and first of all, I just cover like the base of my eyelids, like just right above my lash line. I don't really have like a specific brush technique. I literally just like wipe it on there, and then I'll get more product and carve it into this, like, what is this called? Like the hood, whatever this crease is, carve it into my crease. Just the outer corner. I love using this bronzy blush on my eye. This is the same blush I use just on my cheekbone, and I love that they match, and it just gives a like a sun-kissed look. They're looking really poppy on the camera right now. I promise they're not that crazy in real life. And then I curl my eyelashes. One of my friends in high school, she has the most amazing eyelashes, like naturally long eyelashes. One time she was doing her makeup and she was curling her eyelashes, and all of them came off when she like let go like this, and like they were all just glued to her lash curler, and she had to wear false eyelashes on one eye for like a month until her natural eyelashes grew back. And it was so funny, well, not funny, but you know, funny, because her real eyelashes were longer than her fake eyelashes, so she had like uneven lashes. But they're back. I don't really need to do much with my lashes. I wear false eyelashes, so curling them helps blend my natural lashes into my false eyelashes. There's something in my eye. Got it. There was an eyelash in my eye, just got it. I have been using this eyeliner since I was like 14. I stand by this eyeliner, it's amazing. It's the Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Liner, and it comes with this cute little applicator. It goes on like butter, guys, I'm not even kidding. The reason I use eyeliner is just to make my lashes look more seamless. Some days I do my liner thicker than other days. Today's looking like a thicker day. I literally just let my hand do its thing, and then that decides how my eyeliner is for the day. But yeah, I go almost to my inner corner and then all the way to my outer corner. Doing the eyeliner helps hide the false eyelash band better. Slay! Next step, I do mascara. Right now I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect. The reason I picked this is because it was pink. I am not picky about my mascara because, again, false eyelashes. Yeah, I just was feeling pink. You guys know my favorite color is pink. If you don't, now you do. But I'm really happy I use this because lately everyone's been obsessed with Sophia Richie-Grange. Love her. She is a queen. I was watching one of her Get Ready With Me videos and she uses this same mascara. And I was like, what? So I commented, I was like, my life is made. I use the same mascara as Sophia Richie Grange. So there's my flex. What's yours? Yeah, I'm not too picky with my mascara or how I do it because I wear false eyelashes. Did you guys know that? I don't think I've said it enough. So while I let my mascara dry, I do my blush, and I use the Rare Beauty liquid blush. Literally amazing. One of my favorite makeup products. I use the shade Happy. It's so pretty on any skin tone. And with this product, a little goes a long way. So typically I do 1 dot, but I've noticed that when I do just a little more, so I'm gonna do 1 more dot, I just look like I glow a little more because I put bronzer over my blush and the pink just really pops through and looks like I'm glowing from within. So that's why I do a little bit more blush than what is necessary. And then I use the e.l.f. buffing foundation just to blend this out. And I go up my cheekbone and then a little under my under eye. This helps give like that sun-kissed look. The key is not to brush, but to dab. And then I'll just take the excess and put it on my nose and on my forehead right here. And then I contour my nose. I use the Kylie Jenner powder contour. I don't know the name of it. It's pretty wiped off, but I use the shade Tanned and Gorgeous. I hit pan. I've had this for 2 years now, I think. I know you're supposed to replace your makeup products like every 6 months or something like that. I don't do that. This makeup still works just fine. Maybe there's some bacteria growing on my face, but I mean, it hasn't killed me yet. And then I use this random brush. I don't know where I got it from, but just any flat brush works just fine. I can get a little bit on my brush, and then I draw like a line connecting my nose to my brow bone. This gives a slimming effect because I have a wider nose slash bridge, like so. Well, it's kind of uneven, but oh well. And then I just continue that line all the way down the bridge of my nose. I'm giving deer, it's kind of cute. And then to make a little like nose tip illusion, I do a circle at the tip of my nose. So I connect these 2 lines and do a little half circle here. And then I finish the circle with the top half. Like so. Cute, and it gives like a little button nose effect. To slim my nostrils, I don't know if this actually works, but I followed another girl's tutorial and she said to just like contour the outer part of your nostril right here. And it just makes your nose looks smaller apparently. I don't know if it actually works, but that's what I've been doing. I don't know if this actually works, but I let my nose contour just sit there and just sit into the foundation and concealer and such, and then I blend it out. So while that's sitting there, I apply rice powder. This is like setting powder, but just a little lighter. I originally got it when I first moved here to Florida because I was doing a more dewy look when I left Utah. And when I got here, that just was not cutting it. I looked so greasy, so oily. And someone suggested rice powder. It's a lot lighter than setting powder and it doesn't leave that like flashback, like Flashback Mary, whatever that was with James Charles. Yeah, I just love that it's so light. I used the warm beige shade. There's just like a regular white, I think, and then there's like a nude shade, and then this is the darkest shade, the warm beige. And then I just use this little triangle puff and dab, dab, dab. Apply it wherever I put concealer. So I do my under eye and bring it down the bridge of my nose, just outside of that contour line. That's also why I leave this unblended, so I can see where that line is, and this really carves out that line and gives a slimming effect of the nose. I just put like about that much. It smooths out my under eyes and it brightens them. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then since my forehead gets oily, I put it here, just in the center though, where I applied the concealer. And then I take it down the nose, a little tiny dot, and then I get a little oily here, so I just put it in the corners of my nose. So I'm still letting my nose contour sit, and now I'm gonna work on my eyebrows. I used to just like fill in my eyebrows with like eyeliner just on the outer edge and call it a day, but I've been trying to get into the whole like feathered soap brow look. I got this a couple months ago. It's the e.l.f. brow lift, and I've been loving it. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do my brows. Sometimes they're too feathery, sometimes they're too slim. So I'm still working on it. So let's see how it turns out in this video. I just use this brush from Revlon. I also have this one from e.l.f. The brushes are so different. Like I like the texture of my eyebrows with this. It just feathers it differently. Okay, so I just do like 3 dips, 1, 2, 3, and oh, wait, hold up. Almost missed a step. I take a Q-tip and just brush off any foundation that got onto my eyebrows. I know a lot of people do their brows first, and I've tried that. It just like, the foundation just sticks to my eyebrows, and the brown foundation mixed with my black hair, like it just makes my eyebrows look green. So I like to just do it like this. Brushed that off. Now we go in with the brow gel, and I just go with it. I don't know, it's literally different every time, but I just start brushing up and then out. So I go up and out. And if you see these little like foundation crusties get all in there, we'll go in again with a Q-tip and wipe all of that off. You just gotta trust the process. And in between brows, I wipe off the foundation and extra gel. It's so funny, when I was in Hawaii with my family and I was getting ready, like my dad would come into the bathroom and be like, why do you always have those stripes on your nose? So funny. He thought it was a choice, like a makeup choice. Men just don't get it. So yeah, just brushing up and out. So there's that. Remember with eyebrows, they're not twins, they're sisters. Sometimes they come out cousins, sometimes they come out enemies, and you just gotta roll with it. I let that sit for a second, and then later I'll go in with a Q-tip and wipe off all this excess stuff. While my eyebrows are sitting, I do my eyelashes. I use the Ardell Wispies, and I've been using these eyelashes ever since I started doing fake eyelashes, and I've been doing fake eyelashes since I was 16. I'm 23, so 7 years now. I guess you could say I'm a fake eyelash pro. Now remember, everyone has different eye shapes, so whenever you use false eyelashes, just make sure you trim it to whatever length looks good on your eye. I always have to trim these. I just do like the inner corner. My eyebrows are bugging me, but we'll get back to those. The brand I use is Duo. I use the clear kind. I swear by this glue. I love that you can brush it on so that you save more product. I hate the squeeze tube ones. I feel like I always waste product with that. I just do a very thin layer of glue on the tip, and then I let it dry for a second. Shake it off. Shake it off. I love the clear glue because if you make a mistake, no one's gonna know. The trick with false eyelashes is to get as close to your lash line as possible. So I just go down as close to the lash line as possible, and then I connect the corners. So I just start pressing the corners and make my way towards the middle. What I'm doing is squeezing the strip lashes to my real eyelashes. People use like the little like false eyelash applicator, like the little thing that looks like an eyelash curler. I just would rather use my hand. I like that I have more control with my fingers. I'm squeezing, and then I'll push up. I don't know how to explain it. Like I push from the base. I push my real lashes to the strip lash, if that makes sense. Love. Okay, let's hope the other eye looks good, because sometimes one eye is great. It's like the eyebrows. One eye is great and the other one, she's struggling. But we're sending good vibes to this one. Everyone send good vibes. If more than just the base is touching your eye, you're doing it wrong, because then it just sits flat. It doesn't look right. But do you see how the strip follows the line of my eye? So push down and then connect the corners, and then just pinch along the lash line. Listen guys, if I can do this with acrylics, you can do it too. Now I know I'm a false eyelash professional, 7 years in the making, but anyone can do this. Yeah, and when I'm pushing up, I'm just making sure my eyelashes are connected to the false eyelash. Okay, looks good. At least I think so. Hopefully when I watch this back, I agree. And hopefully you agree, but it's okay if not. Yeah, I love these eyelashes because they're like dramatic, but like not too crazy. One of the best compliments I get about my fake eyelashes is asking like where I got my eyelashes done. Like, girl, I did them. They're drugstore eyelashes. I've never gotten eyelash extensions, except I've been considering it, but I don't know. This strategy is just so inexpensive, and I like to pick and choose when I have eyelashes. Now it's finally time to blend my nose. So basically what I do is just follow the line of my contour and just go with my finger. Sometimes I use a little round brush like this and like do little circular motions, but I just like that I have more control with my hands. And I follow the circle. So it's important to look at your front profile and your side profile, because look at that. See how it's not very blended? Like, it may look blended from the front, but from the side, like the inner part of the line isn't very blended. So you just gotta look at all angles. Next, we do bronzer. Okay, it's a little dirty, but I use the Sugar Rush Baked Bronzer. I don't know, I've never heard of this brand, but I got it from Target and I'm obsessed with it. One sec, my camera's gonna die. Let me change my battery. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, I use this Sugar Rush Baked Bronzer in the shade Sun and Fun, and I am obsessed with it. It really gives me that sun-kissed, dewy, bronzy look. And then I use this angled brush. It's an It brush from Ulta. So for my cheeks, I just use the side of the brush, get some product, and then just put it on my cheekbone. I like dab and wipe it, I don't know. So I do it on my cheekbones, and then I do it on my forehead, just like right on the hairline on the outer like corners of my head. And then I blend it a little here. Wow, it just really sculpts my face and really gives that sun-kissed effect. I am not shy with the bronzer. I go ham and I love it. Wow, that really changed the shape and dimension of my face. I love it. And then I take this blush brush and I use the same blush that I use on my eyeshadow for my cheeks. And I just put it on the high points of my cheekbones and I dab it as well. And then I wipe off any product on my lip. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So I'll either do Aquaphor or this Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. It's the gummy bear scent flavor, whatever. It's so good. I love this. I love this. So yeah, I'll either do Aquaphor or this just to keep my lips hydrated while I do my makeup. So yeah, I just rubbed off the foundation, and then my favorite part of my makeup routine is the lip gloss. This is a must-have. If I'm wearing makeup, I'm wearing this. My face is not complete without lip gloss. I feel naked without it. I'm not myself without it. Ugh, it's just amazing. I love this. I believe it's a Fenty Beauty dupe. Hold on, let me blend this a little more. I just wiggle my finger right here just to blend it. Anyway, Maybelline Lifter Gloss. It has hyaluronic acid, so it moisturizes your lips, keeps your lips hydrated. Love it. And it's not sticky. It's very refreshing. And then my favorite shade is Reef. This looks good on my skin tone. I will say I don't think it's the best shade if you have lighter skin. My friend London tried it and she just felt it was like too orangey on her. My mom even tried it and she has brown skin, but her skin tone is lighter than mine, and she also felt too pale for it. So I think this is a perfect shade if you have, you know, a deeper skin tone like me. If you're looking for a good lip gloss, I swear by this, but just mess around with the shades. And I don't do liner, I just put her on. Okay, my lips are a little crusty, but that's okay. And that's the look. Let me take my headband off. I'm so happy my makeup turned out so good. Thank you, makeup gods, for blessing my makeup today so I can look good for this vlog. Makeup used to intimidate me, and it still kind of does. I'm not a makeup professional, but this routine, I love it. I'm so happy I finally found a routine that I like know by heart and works for me and lasts. Oh, I forgot the last step, setting spray. I use the One Size On Till Dawn mattifying waterproof setting spray. And I just go, oh. And yeah, my face doesn't move with this stuff. The combination of this primer and this setting spray, my makeup does not move. But yeah, there's that. Yay! Yeah, hopefully I explained everything in a way that made sense. I didn't really teach this like tutorial style. I just showed you what I did with a few tips. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I will link all the products I use in the description. Oh, wait. Guys, I forgot about my eyebrows. I'm so sorry. I'm always forgetting things. My eyebrows really didn't need much help, which is literally a miracle because you have no idea how many times I've spent longer than 15 minutes working on my eyebrows. But today was just a good day. I'm just so thankful. But yeah, thank you again for joining me today. I'll see you in the next video. Live, laugh, love. Bye.
Kinda crazy. This is something kinda crazy. Tell me, baby.